I will show you how servo-assisted perk can make every mission easier and faster. You just have to sit and watch this Automaton speedrun. So, as soon as you land, also take a quick glance here. I chose to drop near the Automaton fortress, so I am aware that behind me there is a fortress. And I saw in front of me there is a small outpost, so first thing is just destroy the fabricator there. Another suggestion I can give is to let them call the reinforcements on a place where you are not fighting. So yeah, as you can see, they called the bot drop near the small outpost. So it is time to actually assault the fortress and try to close it as fast as possible. Also, I switched gamepad recently, so my aim is a bit off. Forgive me for that. I also brought the termites, as you can see, because they are an easy fabricator kill without much effort and commitment. This type of fortress layout is very easy to actually destroy, so you just have to destroy 2 fabricators on one side, then go to the opposite side, destroy 2 more fabricators, and on the center side there are 2 more fabricators aligned, so there is not much to do here. The most complicated fortress layout is the one with the detector tower in the middle. I also saw the gunship facility, so that is my objective as soon as I finish the fortress. So as you can see, the back door of this fortress has 2 fabricators immediately, and on the center of the fortress there are 2 more fabricators. So I have 2 termites ready and 2 anti-tank expendables to complete the job. So just kill these guys, and so as you can see, I'm free here to operate without worrying about a drop, because it has already been called on the small outposts at the beginning, so I can easily destroy the remaining fabricators without many problems. I was not finding the remaining expendable anti-tank, so in the end I resorted to Eagle Strafing Run. And here there is a little glitch on the map that put me on the ground, but another thing I saw that there is a lot of controversy here is that you can actually one-shot the gunships as long as you charge your railgun close to max. That you have to hit the thrusters, of course. And here I also was lucky because they called in another bot drop inside the fortress, which is very lucky for me and grants me the chance to actually destroy the fabricator and the mortar emplacement without many problems as well. I also brought in the servo-assisted armor, so as you can see I saw where the actual mortar shots are coming from specifically and tried to launch a lucky Eagle Strafing Run, which managed to destroy both the mortars, so that was a lucky shot for me. I heard behind me the gunship is coming out. I am prepared to fight it back, but yeah, I had to kill more guys in front of me. And gunship down. Two more guys guarding nothing, and we can try to go ahead. I took the expendable anti-tank because I wanted to kill more fabricators, but I met 2 hulks here. And I was very unlucky here to be stuck on those frozen flowers. I don't know how to call those. But the orcs got stuck themselves as well, so... Yeah, in this mission I got very unlucky with the patrols. But yeah, it is what it is. So here there's the radar station with a few devastators that are guarding it, going for the headshot. The DCS is very good for headshotting the devastators. It one-taps them, so it is very easy to kill them. Always cover yourself against those devastators, they will just melt your HP. Okay, so back to the expendable anti-tanks, and again I am trying to snipe some fabricators from a distance, and there is an invisible wall that actually destroyed my rocket. I don't know what is it, so for the next EAT I just went a bit ahead of that. Then onto the radar station. Always calling the EATs as fast as possible because they have a very fast cooldown, so abuse them. Even if you are not using those, just crowd the map with AATs. So in the meanwhile that the radar station is raising the satellite, I thought that it's a good idea to snipe more fabricators from a distance, and there we go. Also, that's a good thing. Always try to trigger the bot drops very far from you, and sniping fabricators is always a good idea. Just a quick glance to see where to turn the radar, and turn on the right. So I saw here there is another outpost on the west side on the map, so it is good to actually snipe it with more EATs. Also beware that when you snipe the fabricators, the enemy towers are actually trying to snipe you as well, as you can see, so beware of that. I am abusing also my servo-assisted armor to actually launch very far the strafing grounds to kill the last fabricator, and onto the first primary objective here. They called in a bot drop just earlier, so it is not the time for them to call again. Just kill all of the small soldiers that are guarding the primary objective to avoid any more bot drops. This was just a blind strafing ground hoping to hit someone. I think it just hit a pair of enemies. Not very much. In the end, I was just getting nervous at the fact that I was not killing the Hulk, so I went with the strafing guard to save some ammo on the railgun. And again, here now they can't call in the drop, so I try to be fast and kill all of the small soldiers. Yeah, they have to die right now before they can call in a drop, and that's it. So now we can start doing the objective. Yeah, the Hulk is not a menace. The Scorcher Hulk is actually very easy to kill. Here I could have called again another pair of EATs, but looks like I forgot about that. Oh, by the way, new jetpack is very good actually. It has lower cooldown and a longer travel distance, so it is very good for speedrunning in my opinion. Here's some problems just aligning the signal, but in the end I got it. And there we go, that is the first primary objective. So now onto the bioprocessor. For those that do not know, the bioprocessor has an armor value of 3, so you can even kill that with Verdict, for example, but it will take a very long time. A fast way to do that is use, of course, a bombardment stratagem, or if you want to snipe it from long range, railgun and anti-material rifle are very good options if you don't want to waste a bombardment stratagem. What's with the patrols? There are a lot of patrols actually that are trying to snipe me. And here I am actually afraid of a bot drop here because this is an elevated point, so try to kill any small soldier that is stationary on a elevated point because they will call a drop and that is gonna be a pain for you. And yeah, as you can see, I'm aiming at the bioprocessor. Try to fire very high charge shots above 90%, and it's 4 shots. 4 or 5 shots, I did not count well. I heard behind me a bot drop. Luckily for me, there's an hell bomb just right there. So I'm waiting for at least 2 dropships to come near the hell bomb. First one is a tank. I did not even want to know what was the second one, just destroy the hell bomb and go away. So now onto the second mortar emplacement. So with the mortar emplacement, always look from where they actually come out from the ground, so that you have a good idea of where to launch your strafing rounds. So now it destroyed one. Oh, actually it was the railgun destroying one, so the strafing round actually destroyed something else. Now I saw the second one, and yeah, that is one shot from the railgun if you charge above 90%. Do not care about the enemies, just try to escape. So generally speaking, it is a very good idea to always make the bot drop call-in just after you complete a mission or a sub-outpost or a sub-mission. That is because they usually come in and you are already gone by the time they are dropped. So that is always a good strategy. Yeah, always escape, try to find cover. I think this is the drop from earlier that came right into my face, so they will not let me go, especially those reinforced striders that can kill you easily with a single missile, so those have to die. And those devastators as well are really annoying, especially the heavy devastators. Their shield seems to be impenetrable, like armor value of 10 or something like that. Not even the railgun can actually pierce that. So yeah, the bot drop has happened, so I am free to go now. Since the bot drop is very near this primary objective, a good idea is to actually complete the rest of the map. In this case, there are 2 more outposts. I just leave in a strafing run and go away. There's no need to actually stay here and fight the bot drop. Another advantage of this tactic, as always, is that you can go and kill the outpost without worrying about a second drop, so you are free to actually engage any troops you want here. Here I tried a termite launch from far away, but it did not land exactly on the fabricator, so it looks like another one is needed. Yeah, I waited for it to explode to actually be sure of that, and yeah. Long-range termite for the other fabricator, and let's go around for the last fabricator. So yeah, you need to be familiar with the outpost layouts so that you know already where are the fabricators located for an efficient way of dealing with those. And that's an easy pick for the strafing run. And heavy automaton outpost has been cleared, so now the only last small outpost is there. Easy pick again with the EATs, and now back to the primary objective. Just skip all of the patrols and go back to the objective. Just do not engage anyone unless really strictly necessary, just like for example, the reinforced striders. Those are necessary to be killed. Launching a resupply in advance and just escaping away. Another strafing round to see if it can pick more enemies, and yeah, that was an Hulk. Yeah, this bot drop I was not expecting, so yeah. Another bot drop far away from us, which is very lucky. I'm also using the vitality boost to actually try to tank just a little bit more the enemy rockets. It is not much, but it can save you in desperate situations. So the remaining fabricators are not part of the mission completion, so we are not actually dealing with those. This is just a waste of time. Well, since this is on our path, just destroy it, but it is not necessary for the mission completion. Calling in the expendable anti-tank to see if I could snipe the other fabricator, but yeah, here I risk it to die, but here I tried to see if I could snipe the fabricator, but it was behind the wall, so I did not bother with it anymore and just straight to the final objectives. So this run could have been faster, of course, but a lot of the patrols actually came to me at the wrong times, so yeah. Also, since the last objective is a stationary one and you have to stay there to actually complete it and make the civilians go to the extraction point, be sure that there will be at least one bot drop, if not more. So one of my suggestions here is to engage patrols very far away, so that at least the bot drop is gonna happen far from you. Check your radar, check for the small red dots that are mostly the small soldiers capable of calling in an immediate drop, and pick those immediately. Just prioritize the small guys first. As you can see, there are other small dots here, so I am trying to reach those as fast as possible. I was afraid to die here, but... Keep your ears active at all times here, because the patrols will usually sing the automaton chant, or whatever you want to call it, when they are marching, so you are aware of those that are coming in. Yeah, try to kill those small guys immediately. I am still expecting a bot drop earlier or later, because it is very unlikely that no more soldiers are small soldiers are coming in to just call in a bot drop, so I am trying to call in as many civilians as possible before that. Always try to pick the headshot with the devastators. Again, small guys first. Those rockets are making me fly more than the jetpack itself. I still hear on my left of another patrol. Strafing gun is my favorite stratagem. It is very versatile, very powerful, and actually a lot more precise than other stratagems as long as you aim that. It can pick off orcs, tanks, and so on. Remember to always call in your EATs. Don't do like me that I'm forgetting that. Ah, no, okay, I did it. Because of the bot drops. So the more EATs you have, the better it will be to deal with drops of armored enemies. And again, another patrol. Bad aiming by me, and yeah, bot drop behind the wall, so it is not too bad. Actually, you have a lot of cover to actually deal with this bot drop, but of course it will slow down us very much. I was trying to reach the EAT to actually kill the dropships, but one rocket just interrupted me, so I will also prepare myself to actually engage with the factory strider, as you saw earlier. That has to be killed. But yeah, I realized immediately that they will not let me knife the factory strider from far away with the AT, so I have changed my plans. Yeah, one rocket up to the face. That will not suffice. Unfortunately, there are a lot of heavy devastators and striders that are blocking my way to the factory strider, so I have to deal with those first. Yeah, this map has actually a constellation of a lot of heavy devastators. This is one of the worst constellations that you can meet on your way. So yeah, I'm trying to pick the ads here to save ammo. So I tried to launch one termite but got stormed by projectiles, so it is better to just hide behind the buildings and use the termites to try to kill it without it aiming at you. So yeah, the top cannon has been destroyed by the termites, but I want to kill the head, so I try to aim a bit better, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, unfortunately the termites killed some of the civilians, but yeah, casualties happen with collateral damage. We cannot do much about that. There are still Devastators that came out from the Strider, so let's kill those as fast as possible. Out of ammo on the Verdict, so change of magazine, and so now at least we don't have to worry about a bot drop until the end of this extraction of citizens. (20 out of 30), so another patrol again. So there are heavy Devastators just everywhere. It is very hard to actually counter the heavy Devastator spam of this particular mission. Another suggestion I can give with automatons in general is to keep your fights at very long distances. The longer the distance, the easier it is for you to survive and kill all of them. So yeah, now straight to the extraction, because the last 3 citizens have been called. As usual, when you're out of stamina, just pop in a stim and keep running. Yeah, that has to be the most random jetpack call-in that I have ever seen. Just build your internal clock to just call in EATs as much as possible. I can already hear the patrol coming in from the front left. So I am expecting to meet a patrol in front of me. And yeah, there it is. So here you have to stay very careful because of the patrols now can call in a bot drop. So try to kill in, as always, the small guys first and engage as fast and as far as possible, because they will call in a bot drop no matter what. So at least they call in the drop very far away from you. As you can see, I'm trying to pick the small guys first. Got the Hulk. Another patrol spawned right in front of my face. Patrol timer here is very short. They are spawning in like every 20 seconds or so. Did not see anything, so another patrol has spawned right now, so the chances of a bot drop, okay, the chances were very high, and as you can see, they called in. So we have to do the last minute fighting a bot drop. Hopefully there are no factory striders, because that would be very difficult to deal with. Luckily for us, there is only a single dropship. So I was checking around if there are more dropships coming, but looks like that's it. So I think we can deal with that. I have one more Eagle strafing ground to call in, so yeah, I was lucky here that one of the enemy rockets just stopped the Berserker from killing me. I would have died, that's for sure. Wow. That was a very straight-in-your-face rocket. I think I managed to survive because I was prone, which gives you a lot of explosive resistance. So Pelican is coming, so I just have to survive, but I have 0 steams, so was checking if I had the supplies ready, but looks like not. That was a desperate call of an EAT in the hope to distract them, but I received a rocket just before the Pelican, but there we go, guys. All in all, it could have been faster, definitely faster, but the heavy devastator spam of the patrols just slowed me down quite a bit. And here we go to the results screen. 30 minutes total with full complete. That's nice. And if you enjoy my content, just like and subscribe.